They just pretty much messed up all the integrity of the award, and he could have mine. Whoever's voting down there, who's ever bringing it home, thank you, because I don't even want mine now.
There's only one word to describe it. Stupid. That's all it is. Stupid. S-T-U-P-I-D. Stupid, stupid, stupid. It's whatever, man. And stuff like this, it does irk me. It does piss me off, but I'm not going to try to get too worked up over it because it is Thanksgiving Eve and I want to have a good night. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, hope all of you are having a great and fantastic Thanksgiving Eve. Hope all of you are being safe, eating some nice food, doing all that nice stuff. We got to talk about a situation that a lot of people are talking about, and to say it's controversial would be understating it. There's a lot of mixed opinions. It involves no other than the man, the myth, the legend himself, Travis Hunter. Arguably the best player in all of college football. And there's a lot of other topics and a lot of other videos I plan on making this week, but we got to get to this one now. And we're just going to get straight into it. I don't got time to waste. You don't got time to waste either. We're all busy. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, recently the finalists for the awards in college football were announced, and Travis Hunter was not, let me repeat that, was not on the Jim Thorpe Award finalist list. If you don't know what the Jim Thorpe Award is, it's the top defensive back in the nation. Yeah, you heard me correctly. These voters, whoever decides who the finalists are and whoever the winner is, didn't vote Travis to not win the award, but to not even be a finalist. If I sound baffled while I'm talking to you guys, it's because I am. Just doesn't make too much sense, if you gotta ask me. I ain't trying to sit up here and tell you he should have won the award, but not even being named a finalist? Come on, man. Ridiculous, if you gotta ask me. Scratch that, it's not even ridiculous, it's redonkulous. And Coach Prime has addressed this. I have not seen this video, say my reaction for you guys, so yeah, let's see what Coach Prime's got to say.
Something that just transpired and they brought to my attention today, that Travis is a finalist for the Walter Camp Player of the Year, Maxwell Player of the Year, Bednarik Defense Player of the Year, Litnickov Best Receiver, regardless of position, and was snubbed by the Thorpe. How? How is Travis Hunter snubbed by the Jim Thorpe Award? You can have my award, you can have it back. Matter of fact, I'm going to give him mine.
The funny thing about this is Coach Prime's being dead serious, and I think he's just as shocked as me and some other people that he wasn't even named a finalist.
I ain't using it. Just sit up there collecting dust. So Travis could have my Thorpe Award, because if this ain't the most idiotic thing in college football, that he's not a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award, and he is, I would say arguably, but I don't think it's really an argument about this young man being the best defensive back in college football. I ain't saying nothing about the receiver part of it. I'm just talking about defensive back. He rarely gets thrown at.
That's one thing, too. When people talk about Travis Hunter in the Heisman talks and conversations, it's never like, oh, well, I'm not sold on him on defense. If anything, people are saying, yeah, on the offensive side of the ball, when it comes to receiving, he's not one of the better ones, which, if you got to ask me, I think Travis Hunter is easily one of the best receivers in the nation, but really a different conversation for a different day. We're not here to talk about his receiving skills. We're here to talk about him not being voted to the Jim Thorpe Award finalist list.
He's won a game for tackling for us, and he's always on point. So if you bring up the statistics, I don't know how in the world is Travis Hunter not a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award. They just pretty much messed up all the integrity of the award, and he could have mine. Whoever's voting down there, who's ever bringing it home, thank you, because I don't even want mine now. God bless you.
And someone replied to this tweet and said, I dare any of you to find a more insufferable human being than Deion Sanders. What? I don't even understand that. What are you talking about? The kids love Coach Prime, and he's for the kids. Nobody's going to take up for his own players more than Deion Sanders and Coach Prime. And as a player, that's what you love. I guess this person who wrote this comment wants to play for a head coach that's not going to have his back, but that's all I see with this. Coach Prime just has his players' backs. And it's not even like he's taking up for Travis when he's in the wrong. No, he believes it, and so do I and many others. Travis Hunter got snubbed. And here's the one thing I hate about Twitter. Random people on Twitter have not only convinced themselves, but they have convinced others that Travis Hunter is just a quote-unquote good football player and a jack-of-all-trades, master of none. If you're on the college football side of Twitter, you know exactly what I'm talking about and referring to. There are legitimate people. These aren't AI-generated people, These aren't bots, no, real human beings that have convinced themselves that Travis Hunter is just good. He's not a great football player. Get the F out of here. People quite literally use Travis Hunter playing all the snaps against him and say, oh yeah, well he plays all the snaps because he's just good at two positions. He's not great at either of them. When in reality, you want to know the cold harsh truth? Travis Hunter is one of the best offensive players in the nation and one of the best defensive players, and that's why I think he should win the Heisman, because he's the best overall player in the nation. And here's another thing, I haven't even addressed this. Let me get this straight. Travis Hunter, he's up, and he has been elected for, or what everyone called a finalist for, Defensive Player of the Year, but he's not a finalist for the Jim Thorpe Award. It's like, come on, man, what are we doing? There's only one word to describe it. Stupid. That's all it is. Stupid. S-T-U-P-I-D. Stupid, stupid, stupid. And I know exactly why they did this, and there's another video we gotta check out. But I know what they're doing. They're not slick. You see this all the time, and it's not just in college football. Whoever gets to pick these finalists, well, I'm just going to call them nerds because that's what they are. These nerds got together and said, yeah, well, Travis Hunter, he's going to get elected for like 6 or 7 other awards. So do we really need to make him a finalist for this one as well? No, man, let's just give it to somebody else. When number one, that's not fair. Number two, it's not about that. And number three, it should never be about that. You know what it should be about? Doing your job. If Travis Hunter is one of the best defensive backs in the nation, he should be a finalist. A great example and argument is MVPs in the NBA. For the longest, and I mean the longest, LeBron James was the best player in the NBA for like 10 straight years. He was the MVP, but guess what? They gave it to him a couple times, so they just quit giving it to him. Why? Because they already gave it to him, and it was like voters fatigue. That's all it was. Same thing here. All these voters and nerds, whoever comes up with these lists and rankings or whatever, the finalist list, they're just sick and tired of Travis Hunter being on all the other finalist lists. When that should never come into the equation. Same thing with the NBA. If LeBron James is the best player, I don't care if he's won the MVP 5 straight years. If he's the best player in his 6th year, you got to give it to him again. Before I go on a complete rant and tangent, let me show you this other video from Coach Prom, and this was on Bucky's page. I'm just going to show you the Twitter clip.
Hey, man. Go ahead, me so mad. How can you be up for everything else, but that had me mad, man. I felt some kind of way. And let me tell y'all, all y'all something out there who got something to say. When the kid does everything for his team and his coach, y'all ain't got nothing to say. So I would think the coach supposed to fight back for the kid, because the kid has put the coach where he is, right? That's how it really is, where I come from. So it's only right to reciprocate the love that has been extended. So I'm going to fight for him, believe that, and I'm good with these things.
Like I said earlier, why would you expect anything less? Do you just think Coach Prom's not going to have his players' backs? Like, what are we talking about? And here's the thing. It's not even like he's, quote-unquote, having his back. No, he should have been a finalist. Simple as that.
I'm good with these things.
He good with them things. He knows.
That was funny though. Yes.
No, it's ridiculous, man. That joke made me mad. They should have told me right before I came in there, because it had me feeling the type of way. Like, how in the world can you be up for the player of the year, defense player of the year, but you can't get a tour?
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
I tell you, it makes sense, Coach, because they knew, oh yeah, he's up for all the other awards, so yeah, we don't need to put him up for this. He doesn't need to win all of them.
You up for Tom, Dick, Harry, Larry, Mo, Curly, all that. You up for all that, but you can't get a Thorpe.
Nah.
Take that little funky Thorpe theory. This is my theory, everybody. I figured it out because it was on my mind all night, and I figured it out. See, this is what they're thinking. They're thinking, let me use correct diction when I'm talking to the majority. They're thinking that you were going to win other awards.
Oh my goodness, you can't make this up. What do you know? Like I was just talking about. You okay? Hold on. Clap it up to Coach Prime. Like they say, great minds think alike.
And you wasn't going to be there. So guess what I did? I checked the dates of the award ceremonies. See, this award ceremony is on the same date this award ceremony.
Oh, okay.
So they figure you're going to win this award and not want to come get that award.
That's a lot of awards though.
Yeah, but that's a lot of thinking.
And that's another problem. They're thinking too much. Don't overthink it, buddy. Travis Hunter should have been a finalist, and I'm going to continue to say it. I don't care if you're tired of me saying it in this video, because it does piss me off. Do what's right.
Like, that's what they were thinking. Because it just don't make sense to me. Then when you look at the statistics, it really made me mad.
Yeah.
That really made
I
me
looked that
mad.
up this morning.
That really made me mad.
I looked that up this morning. I definitely was like, oh.
But statistics shouldn't matter because it's a threat. Like the threat. The threat. Like I ain't even throw it over here because I know. But when I looked at the dates, everybody look at the dates of the awards. So what they're saying is if he win this one, he may not come to that one, and we can't have a person winning the award and he's not there to accept it.
Yeah.
Think about that. Make you say, like Arsenio,
as Coach Palm just said there. Interesting. What do y'all think about that? Almost like I ain't even gonna call it a conspiracy theory. It's just a theory. Do you think they didn't vote him as a finalist because they didn't want somebody winning the award? But because he couldn't be there? Let me know down below in the comment section. Guys, I'm not gonna go on a complete rant and tangent. I'll just give it to you like this. I just don't like this. To give you some context and perspective, if you know anything about your boy Matt, I am not a LeBron fan by any stretch of imagination. I am a Kobe and Michael Jordan fan. As when I'm speaking in the office, I got 2 Kobe jerseys and 2 Jordan jerseys framed in picture frames on the wall. Or not picture frames, what am I talking about? I meant to say, what's it called? Like just jersey frames. But the fact LeBron doesn't have like 10 MVPs, if not more, it's stupid. And it's the same thing here. It's called voters fatigue, and they just get tired of giving the same player the award. It's whatever, man. And stuff like this, it does irk me. It does piss me off, but I'm not going to try to get too worked up over it because it is Thanksgiving Eve, and I want to have a good night. You know what? Why don't we do this? You let me know your thoughts down below. I'm curious. But, roll me